This is Reverend Natalie Jean back with you with the Emma Curtis Hopkins movement. Today we're going to talk about that fact that this is a new year and a new you. A wonderful time for you to do wonderful things in this year of 2013. We can manifest great blessings. We can manifest great miracles in this year 2013. It is going to be a great year. And what's great about this is that we can just start anew. Like 2012 never existed. If there's things that you still want to manifest, you can still do so. But this time we're going to do it a little bit different. We are going to understand that what is going on in our heart is our truest desires, and that we can't have a battle between our consciousness and our greatest desires within ourselves. God is good and so are we. So we still have to start to work on ourselves to see what we really truly believe about ourselves, about our greatness, about our loves, about everything that is true about who we are. We are wonderful, beautiful beings here to manifest greatness. There is nothing in our hearts that can be negative, that can be undesirable. We have got to go forth and be the people that God has created us to be. Loving individuals, loving one another at every second of the day. Today I had dinner with a wonderful friend, and he always reminds me that we have to get out of our own way. And this is what I've resolved to do this year, to get out of my own way, to manifest the things that I would like to manifest this year. It is important that we continuously grow and we work on our intuitive skills. We shouldn't always rely on others to tell us when it is time to move forward, backwards, around the bend. We have to start discerning for ourselves to see what level where we are and the teachers that we want to have in our lifetime. We have to decide how life is going to be for us. We are the people that create our paths, our lives. And this is the year we are truly going to work on not having any more tornadoes or hurricanes or any bad weather. Because we know as human beings, we create the animosity. We create the chaos in our lives in this universe. So if we decide what we truly want in this universe, then can we decide how our lives are going to be? We need to look at ourselves and see our beauty. We need to understand that, you know what, we don't have to give in to what people are trying to tell us that is beautiful and right in this universe. We need to understand that God is all there is, and our beauty comes from Him. It is dictated by Him. And since all of us are pieces of God, then we can only be that beauty. We can only be that God. We can only be that thing that is so wonderful that anything that we create is going to have a wonderful impact on the world. We're not going to be these people that are running around scared because somebody's telling us that the world is coming to an end, when we all know that God gave us everlasting life. When we are done here, we will continue to work on the astral plane. We will continue to do wonderful things because that's who we are. We must learn to understand that there is good for us and we ought to have it. There are still many that don't understand this concept, that believe that they have to suffer in order to get the great things that they want in their lifetime. I am here to tell you that God is good and that we are going to do great things. But you have to believe in you. You've got to believe in you. This is the key to understanding why things have not come to pass. It is because of the time we take to destroy ourselves, to destruct ourselves. We will look at ourselves and we'll talk about everything that we don't like. But we never look at ourselves and think about the things we do like. The beauty that we possess inside, the beauty that we possess, that is possessed all around us every single day. We have not yet learned to not give in to the naysayers that are always all around us, trying to tell us that there is no God. Excuse me. This is the best time, this is the best year for us to come out right. It is a new beginning. 2013 is a wonderful year. It's already starting out great because we are alive, whole, perfect, and complete. And this is the year that we need to see this. This is the year that we need to believe and know that things are going to come out right. Why would God create a world where we would need to suffer? That doesn't make any sense. Why would any parent want their child to suffer? Well, I'm here to tell you that we are not going to suffer, because we are going to work on the I am that is within us. We are going to understand that there's no persons, places, or conditions that can bind our spirit. Last year I was told that there are energies that could influence certain things in my life, and I say no. And this is from a person that has told me there's no person, places, or conditions that can bind my spirit. This is the year that we are going to say no to the things that we don't want to do, but we're going to say yes to the things that we are going to do. This is the year where we're not going to feel guilty if we tell people whom we've been helping for the most of our lives that we're not going to do that anymore. That yes, we can be there for them, but that now we are concentrating on ourselves, concentrating on our own goals, our own missions that we know are going to help out everybody in the universe. We are not going to sit here and play second fiddle. This is not what this is about. For me, this is about embracing Emma Curtis Hopkins' teachings. This is about changing people's lives. There is nothing in it for me except to see the joy on people's faces when they can tell me that they have manifested their desires. They have manifested everything that they wanted to in this lifetime. That is what is clear to me. That is what is going to happen in this incarnation. That is what is going to happen in 2013. I myself, as a minister, am always learning and growing and understand that God moves me in the right direction at every moment. But what I've learned most of all is that I had to let go and let God. This year, I gave everything to God, and I say, God, this is in your hands. It doesn't mean that I sit idle by. I do the work that I'm supposed to do. I work with God. I said, God, show me the way to be rid of this situation. And I sit and I wait. But what I do is that I know that God is working everything out right. There's nothing left for me to do but to see how God is going to work his miracles, how God is going to show me that God is a great and powerful God, and that through this power that I have within me, everything's going to turn out right. Letting go and letting God is my theme. It is my theme for this year. You know, we all talk about a God that, is here, that can help us and do it, but we never let him do anything. We never let him abide by his words. Give all your cares unto me. See me. I will take care of you. Nobody ever adheres to that, really. Everybody's always thinking, running around and thinking, well, why hasn't this happened yet? Why hasn't it happened yet? Because you're asking why it hasn't happened yet. God is a good God. And even in the times we think that God isn't working out the plan, he's still working it out. But what he needs from us, he needs us to let go. He needs us to let go of the thinking and the how and the why and, oh, this world is coming to them. We need to let go of these things. I have everlasting life. I know that you guys have everlasting life. There's nothing left. But to have a positive mind, a positive body. This is the year that we remove all things that are negative out of our lives. And sometimes that means family members. Sometimes that means friends. Sometimes that means jobs. Sometimes that means situations. We have to move in the right direction. We have to change the energy that is all around us. And this is what I've come to know is true. This is what I've come to know is our deepest understanding. What else can be done? What else can be done? But us, we need to let go. We need to move forward and understand that there is a God that is great beyond measure. And that when we want things to happen, we've got to let it go. Let go and let God. A new year, a new you. And so it is.